Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It called my journey channel. Things you don't know about me, things I'm gonna say on this channel. So long time ago, when I was like 6 or 7, I had like a bad fall um at the school in the Bahamas, and this young boy he tricked me. He like tripped me, not punched me, but he like with his butt he tripped me down, so I didn't see, and then I fell, of course, and then I landed on this gravel rock. I think it was a gravel rock, and so my right cheek was all bruised up down to my kind of like my nose, my chin and stuff, and my top lip was like all swollen and stuff. Um, so I told my mom, my dad, and my dad friend took a picture of my cut and stuff, and then I don't know who he sent it to. He was trying to sue the school or something, I guess. I don't know. And then so he took me to hospital, of course, and um I don't know what they did. They fixed my face, of course, but I don't know what they did. So I had that fall, and then the other fall I had on when I was in this library, like summer job, not summer job, summer school library, because I was so young. So after school, my mom took me to this library. So she had to go to work. She was from the library, but I was, and then I think they had like a bouncing castle there, and then so I went on the bouncing castle, and I fell, of course. I think the one kid, someone was bouncing so hard, I think, or something, but I fell, landed on like a gravel road again. Um, on my teeth, front tooth up there. So my tooth, I keep feeling it because I can tell my front tooth was like hovering over the other tooth. So when I fell, of course it was bloody, it was bleeding and stuff. So they had to take me to the bathroom, wash it off and stuff. So my mom, I think my brother came too. And then they took me to the doctor, and he put like a needle across my tooth, like a, it's kind of like a braces, kind of, but he just put a needle to my tooth. So I had that, and then when I was hopping from school to school to school because all of the teacher keeps saying to my parents that school is not the right one for me, because I think I was learning slow, I guess, or the teachers don't have time to teach me, I guess, because they have other students that I'm probably holding up, I guess, I'm not sure. And so yeah, they call my parents for that, and then so that's why I went to different schools, and then found this other school, repeated grade 6, had that fall too on my knee, kind of. So repeated grade 6, and then went to another school. I doing grade school, grade 6 again, went to grade 6, and then so after recess was over, or me, all of the students, including me, was like lining up. So we have to wait, lining up to go inside of our classroom. So we have to wait for our homeroom teacher so she can tell us to go come in. And then of course this girl was like trying to play smart, I guess, by trying to kick a football inside the classroom. So one girl was saying, "Don't do that because you will end up hurting someone in the face." So she said she's not gonna do it. It hurt someone in the face. So I was in front of the line. So she kicked the football field inside the classroom. So guess where it landed? It landed on my face. So I cried, and then my classmates they sent me inside the principal office. Oh, I think the principal came to get me. No, they sent me to the principal office, and then she got in trouble, of course. And then so that was it. I think the principal called my mom. I'm not sure. And then that was grade six. Grade seven was when I was in my own little corner doing stuff on recess, just being quiet like I normally am. And then this small group of people, five, I think, small group of people were playing truth or dare, saying I dare you to kiss me in the face. He kissed me in my face. I kind of wiped it off, didn't like it. And then a big group of people was gathering together, saying I dare you to push this guy and push me in the closet. So they did that and pushed me in the closet, lock it. Not kind of locking, but just pushing us so we wouldn't get out. And then after recess was over, the door, the guy who pushed all this with all his might, the door kind of broke. So when our homeroom teacher said who broke the door, they blamed us. Then the homeroom teacher called his parents and called me, my parents, my mom, I mean. And then so she came after school because she was across from my school from her job. And then she came after school, and then when she took me home, I went home. Of course, I was in trouble, and then she said my thing was not to watch TV after school. So I think I watched TV. I'm not sure. And then she would discipline me like that. So like when she come home, I will hear the garage door going up or something. And then run to my bedroom, turn TV off, run to my bedroom, and then pretend to read or something. And then when she come home, she will have her hand on top of the TV, see if it's warm or cold. So if it's warm, that means was watching TV. So that was grade seven, grade eight was another experience because this new girl came to our classroom and she had a thing in me. So I was quiet. She was trying to get me out, I think. And the homeroom teacher was telling us to, we should all stand up and say our name so she will know. I said my name. Hi, my name is Cheryl. I'm glad she wasn't expecting me to way I said it, I guess. I'm not sure. And so she had something inside of me. I don't know. She let me change from being quiet to being a smooth person. I don't know, which I'm not. And then I suppose we supposed to do like a project of social studies or something. So the teacher asked me, did I do my project? I said no. And I and then she said, okay, so you have to stay in after school. So I didn't like that. So I kind of sucked my teeth. And then this guy was like, oh, she sucked her teeth and stuff. And then um I sucked my teeth because this new girl was like, I was following her, I guess. So that's why I sucked my teeth because I don't know. And then so I kind of got in trouble for that. Went to principal office, I think. I'm not sure. That was a long time ago. And then anyway, so after grade 8, grade 9, um, when I was in grade 9, and during recess, I think you know how like they have like a toss up area, they call it, for all the candies and stuff. So I went there, and because some of my classmates want me to walk to the toy shop to give them candy, which I did. Didn't even know what they was doing. So I walked. I think they were trying to see how well I walk or if I walk from straight or where they were teasing me and stuff because I was diagnosed with this condition called cerebellar ataxia. And that had to deal with not walking straight. So I walk from side to side sometimes, and um, that had to deal. And then I think, yeah, with my spine too, because I have scoliosis also. So like when even though when I sit like I'm not straight, I'm kind of like twist and stuff. So yeah, that's why I need to, yeah, that's why I have. So they were teasing me, I think, with that. And of course, they know I have long hair. Some of them have short hair. They were teasing me of my long hair, I guess. And then, so, yeah, they took me to asked me to get them candy so they can see how well I walk and stuff. And then, so I got tired of that school. And when grade 9 was over, I went home. My mom took me home, watched TV, even though my rule was not to watch TV. So I watched TV. Well, yeah, before I go into that, at that school, it started to rain and stuff, and then it was flooded. And then my shoe, I had to like change my shoe and stuff like that. So that school was a struggle. Every time it rained, it was flooding, and then I had to like walk or stand up or no. Well, I had to walk on this wall thing so my shoe wouldn't get flooded and stuff. So that's what I want to say. So when I finished grade 9, I went home, watched TV, even though I wasn't supposed to try find another school. So this school called the Cottage School in Atlanta, Georgia. So I called them or asked my older brother, how do you call them? So he told me just call 1-800, call the number. So I called the number, told them that I won't go to the school and stuff like that. They asked me if my parents are here. I'm like, no, they both went to work, but they are coming back at 5:30 from work. Came back at 5:30. 5:30 on the dot, the phone rang. So I think my dad answered the phone, and then the lady say, "Hi, I got a call from your daughter and she wanna come to this school in Georgia. It's located in Georgia and stuff." So of course they was proud of me for doing that. When we all went to Atlanta, where my oldest brother was, so I had to live with him, his wife, and his daughter. And then went to I went to this school, the Carter School, grade 10 to 12 and stuff. One thing I like about the Carter School is that how they have like every single time when you finish your class, they have like a electives, different electives and different clubs, and then teachers will give you like a form of electives, form of clubs that you love, and then different stuff what you can do like photography, which I did, cheerleading, which I did, horseback riding, which I did, speech and debate, which I did, pottery, I think that's what I call, had to something with um I don't want to say mud clay, mud, I think it's clay that you have to form that into a vase. I love to do that. And then they had like level 1 is that where you have to escort someone to the bathroom. They have level 2 and level 3 and stuff like that. And then they have PE, which I love doing. And PE, I used to do like 20 push ups or something, 25, which I can't do no more, I think. And then, yeah, I loved that school. So, finished grade 12, went to, I went back home to the Bahamas with my parents for like a year. Find out my friend work in Daytona State College. So I went there, filed an application online, went there, do photography. Me and my parents, we all went to Daytona State. And so I went there, and then she helped me, and then so once I went to that school and almost doing photography, and the last class what I was going to is math, pre-algebra. And then so this lady, I struggled in math or something, and she was helping me. It's not that I didn't want her help, but she, I guess, was doing something I didn't like smoking. So and she got mad for that. So I was trying not to, you know. And so I dropped out of that school because I feel like I wasn't getting enough, but not attention, but like help from, like if you do your essay, I feel like I wasn't getting enough help from the center, they call it, that they supposed to help you with your essay, because it's like you have to do like a schedule and appointment so they can help you something, which is crazy. Because it's a school, why would they help you? I mean, why would you have to schedule an appointment for them to help you? So, and another thing is in the Tuna State, we had to do like a essay. So this teacher can get to know us or something, see what we come up with the essay. So we did an essay, I did an essay, and then she told me, she gave us like this thing supposed to help us write a good essay. She told us to rub that with our head, I think, or hand. And then so when I started writing anything from my mind or something, she basically, I went up to her, presented to her, and then she basically told me this is not the best college essay or something. So she basically tell me to go out, kick me out of the classroom. So I called my mom, asked her what to do. Stuff she told me go home. I went home. Um, I think I did drop out, but I don't know if I dropped out at that moment. But I did went home, and then I think the next day I went back to school. Couldn't do what I was supposed to, so I dropped out. And I did early childhood education, got my certificate with that, and then That was 2015, and then so I went to another school at Kaiser University, started medical assistant on 2016, February 2nd or 6th. Went there, did all my class and stuff, and then put on, of course, they gave us a scrub. And then I kind of did like a morning class in medical assistant, which wasn't the best choice for me because the morning class was like fast paced, like 4 weeks you finish, and then the night class was like 8 weeks. So I had to wait. So the bursar told me to or suggest that to me, so I had to wait to do a night class or decide if I want to do a night class. So when I did that, that was the best thing about to do a night class. I loved that. And they are food in night class and then it was fun and stuff like that. So every time when I finished school, my apartment was across from Kaiser University, so I had to walk across at night, make sure I walk where the traffic light was, the street light and the street light. Sometimes I will meet my mom on the other side of the road and stuff, and then so when I finished all of that class from anatomy and physiology to radiology, we had like this thing with our program director. We had to schedule like this appointment with her called, I can't remember what's it called, but something we had to do so she will know how we do when we go out to our externship. So the first time she wasn't pleased. I kept the second time she wasn't pleased. She was upset and stuff. She told me to make sure do it right, and I tried to tell her and explain it to her that I couldn't with syringes and stuff that I couldn't, I guess, do math and stuff. She was like, don't, and hmm. And then yeah, so she said, don't tell me, because I passed basic math and intermediate algebra. So so in my mind, I was like, even though I passed that, it doesn't mean I'm that good in math. So the third time she wasn't pleased, so she tell me go in the office or the conference room. She give me a suggestion to either get my AA degree, which means I have to do another set of college math, which I don't like math, or do billing and coding, or just dropped out school. So I did, and I did. Even though billing and coding wasn't my choice, I did medical billing and coding. And then all of the stuff I did with MA, they transfer all of the stuff I did with that to billing and coding, so I don't have to do, So when I went straight, put on my scrubs, I didn't have to do like general classes and stuff like biology or whatever. And with that school, they let you take one class at a time. So I took, and then my program director, she made make up like this. She made like a class that we could do another class called phlebotomy, which I love. Then so I did pharmacology, which was that's why I was doing medical bill and coding. So I was doing pharmacology along with phlebotomy. Because she said I was good with phlebotomy, so I tried to do phlebotomy and stuff. And then she said, um, before I did phlebotomy with real people, I had to do on a dummy. So of course she gave us like a dummy to stick the needle. You can actually see the fake blood, and on an anti-cubital space, and put alcohol around it, and sometimes she say I will stick it in different places. I will not stick it where the alcohol was and stuff. So and then when I finish with the dummy, I end up moving to do it on real people. And then it's like with that, you have to get 25 sticks to accomplish. And like with medical assistant too, you have to do 25 sticks. That's one thing I love. I love doing like hands on because I was like, when are you get to, start going in the lab and do phlebotomy and do capillary and do urine and stuff like that. So that's what I love doing. And then, so when I finished billing and coding, I got my well, I graduated, and then we had to like, yeah, wait for our ceremony whenever a ceremony was, because my ceremony was supposed to be on the 2019 when I graduated. So, and then my graduation ceremony ended up being on the 2021. So I just graduated, had my ceremony on February 20th or 22nd, 20th, February 20th, 2021. So that was a good experience for me. So that's all of my journey from me falling down, bruise up on my face and stuff like that. Now, like, look at my face, look like it's not bruised up no more. So that is my inspiration. And then how people think I couldn't make it on my own by living by myself and stuff like that. Graduating teachers probably think, but now look at me. I have my certificate in medical billing. In medical assistant, a degree in medical billing coding, my certificate in early childhood care. So all of that I have. So that's like a blessing, of course, that I have all of that going on with me. So that's my journey. So I had to share that with y'all. So if you like this video, like, subscribe on this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, tell me what you think about this video if you like it, and then tell me what you think on the rest of my other videos too. If I didn't say, comment down below, but please comment down below, please subscribe on my video, and then I'll post another video. Tell me what you think and if you like my video. So now I'll see you on the next one.